and we're going to hit back with the reverse match, right?
The reverse.
The reverse. It's controlling message.
I'm down.
Versus Valencia. Haven't seen that before.
I wonder if Travis's deck is different. Probably, maybe.
We'll have to see. I know he has played Apocalypse in the past. I haven't checked in with him recently. Definitely a really strong build, as we've seen a couple times here. Could be good. Could be Count Siphon. Could be Keyhole. Could be Vamp. Gosh, Anarch is just filled with so many possibilities.
The options are limitless.
They are excellent.
Limitless.
So we will have to see what they come up with. But I think Elliot has now seen that there is hope, right? That there is a clear path to victory that he can take, regardless of what Travis has prepared for him, that Elliot can win in much the same way. So I think both players have very good chances of pulling this one off.
I agree. I think that if Elliot has a fast advance, because Elliot probably has Sand Sands, right? He probably has Sand Sands. He probably has that Astro. The same exchange of information, options are available to him.
Right.
He could basically, this could be a legit true mirror match, even in terms of result. So,
but who knows? I mean, the possibilities of who goes where and what their decks offer them, and some of the really smart choices of what to trash, when to trash.
It's crazy. This game is crazy.
It is indeed, and here we go. That looks like a remote ice sweeps. I missed click 3. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so he just installs. Very good.
Just installs.
Very good.
Cool. Nice.
Inject. Oh boy, injects, and it's a beautiful full art. Look at that.
Amazing card. Wow. Wow. What an incredible pull from Travis. Cards he loves to see. I mean, Temujin contract. Quality. Chooses R&D. Cool.
He said, I want to gain 4 and get free access, please.
Yeah, why not?
I like to have my cake and eat it, too.
Ooh,
oh,
nice. Wow. And I think that's a great choice on Travis's part.
Yep.
There are very few situations now with the Temujin where he would be excessively tagged. He's going to really be able to match Elliot pretty nicely.
Yeah, I agree with that. Totally. That sweet Jackson.
Oh, well, and the Salset Slums, obviously. Both players now knowing that is going to set the tempo for this game. And, man, Elliot not particularly happy to see that. I'm sure, 2 games in a row as controlling the message, and the counter card comes out pretty quick.
He's leaving HQ open, so I guess maybe he's trying to say, hey, well, he's trying to block off Temujin, but maybe he's also trying to telegraph, like, hey, there's nothing here, though.
Yes.
You don't need to check here. Don't worry about it.
There you go. All right.
Ooh.
Archangel.
Boy.
Okay.
So.
Interesting. Does Travis pay to keep his Temujin or Street Peddler alive?
This is oddly not horrible.
Yeah. This
right?
Temujin hit allows Travis to retarget.
Yeah, I don't think I like that. That would not have been my first choice. I would have definitely chosen the Street Peddler. I think primarily because, like you said, he can retarget this now, and now he gets to go to Archives or HQ. And he's got goodies in HQ, man. He's got goodies.
That is quite risky. Archangel, yeah, tough choice there. Ops for Temujin. We'll see how that plays out.
Oh man, this is rough. He's getting flooded here, but he does have Jackson.
He sure does.
He does have a Jackson.
He does have to, I imagine, consider the possibility of Rumor Mill, and so can't rely on Jackson that heavily.
Right. This is true. I don't, man, Travis, he's going to hit it. He's going to take all of his money.
Yeah, why not? Contract sitting there.
So I'll take this cash. I'll take some more cash.
Yes.
And then I think, can I get some more cash?
Yeah.
And Restaurant Temujin, all they serve is just straight credits there. That's all they serve.
So Travis has opted to install the Sol set in the daily cast. I will say there's an interesting potential interaction here that I don't know is going to play out, but if Travis had nothing else installed, he could, with Temujin on one click or one set of 4 left, run R&D, force Elliot to return the Temujin to his hand.
Oh my goodness.
And reset it infinitely. I don't think it's going to happen anymore because he has other things installed, but that certainly was a possibility in that moment.
That's crazy. And dude, Elliot he keeps hitting these agendas. Poor guy.
Yeah,
like this
gotta go Jackson.
Yeah. Just keeps hitting.
Yep. Yeah, I got to do that reset.
That's why the savior himself is there.
Yep.
He knows.
Interesting, Travis drawing the rumor mill off the top, but choosing not to play it prior to running.
Right. That's interesting.
Jackson.
He said blackmail.
There you go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Rude.
Quality virtual tour.
That is, Elliot, that is rude. Hey, I mean, Travis did the same.
Yeah. Turnabout's fair play. We all knew it was coming.
So good.
And nicely Salsa Slums.
It does. I think it does remove that from the game.
Yeah, it makes it a little less problematic.
I'm 99% sure the ruling. I think people have asked this before, and the ruling is it does get removed.
Yeah.
And I think I guess maybe they haven't heard that.
Potentially debating it.
Yeah. I think they're actually asking. They're leaning over to ask. I'm certain they'll get it sorted out.
That's fair.
Oh, you guys, I was wondering if you could order us lunch. We'll be here for a minute.
Just got to be sure.
No. So what Travis is saying is he's a fan of pepperoni and sausage on his pizza, but Elliot's countering and saying mushrooms and chicken is fantastic.
Man. It's a really tough call here. I mean, the judge could go either way.
I would say maybe the compromise is pepperoni and chicken, and both players just go back to taking even amounts of slices. I don't know.
That's right. You have to assume, of course, that they're carnivores. In a situation like this, being a vegetarian,
it's pretty. Yeah, it's
throw off their groove.
It really could.
All right, we're back from our pizza diversion there. Maybe it's a signal that we too need some food. Anyway, heading back into the game. We have.
I think they got it sorted, right?
Tense showdown here. Both players sort of easing their way into confrontation. Yeah. The medium off the top. Nice draw for Travis, although that Archangel is going to present a real problem.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I love turns. I love doing that as the I love doing that as the runner. I love having the answer already, knowing I have the answer.
Quality and breaking news pull. Very glad to see that one.
For sure. Just check everything, Travis. Just check them all.
There you go, man. Salted Slums, really nice. I will say we have not seen any cards from Travis yet that would signal, to me at least, that he's going an Apocalypse route.
Right.
And he's run, at least the Archangel in this case, which means it's rezzed, which is not at least what Elliot was signaling with his Apocalypse-style play. So, yeah, that might not be the way that this game is going to go. Travis instead opting for just, good cards.
Yeah, I mean, just classic good stuff.
Yep.
The new good stuff.
Turns out.
It still works, huh? Crazy how it still works.
Still good. Travis doing his thing.
I think that's good. To me, it's always, I think trashing the pad is good because it does represent for him an infinite amount of money.
Right.
And it's probably worth, even with it being so expensive.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We got potential.
Yep. Some hard-hitting news. Back-to-back. And a sweep. Very nice.
That's really good. All-Seeing Eye, Toll Booth. Man.
The Toll Booth especially could be a fairly solid piece of ice for Elliot there.
This is amazing. Elliot has so many options right now. I love this about CTM also. Like, if you look at it, you can see so many different ways to punish the runner.
Yep.
You have economy sources. You got big ice that even if it, even though it would be so expensive to res, it's a problem for the rest of the game.
Right. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Elliot chose to, in fact, discard the Global Food Initiative that was sitting in his hand.
It's bait.
Baiting that. Yep.
It's bait.
And there it is.
Travis knows it. He knows it's bait.
Checking it out. He snagged it.
He knows it's bait.
But to what end? I mean,
so why would you? Oh, nice. So he had this. So he had a sure gamble.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's just trying to hover above the right amount of credit, so he doesn't get hard-hitting news.
Right, and that may have been the impetus for throwing the Global Food in there. But in this situation, I'm not sure whether you can actually get the hard-hitting news to land.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty rough now. I think if Elliot can just get his economy back up, if he finds the operations and the assets to help him, and can protect them, I think he'll be fine.
Yes.
Oh, Katie Jones. Haven't seen Kati Jones. Haven't seen her in a while.
Yes. Definitely a little riskier in the tag-heavy days like these, but if you're like Travis and confident that you won't end up tagged, then why not?
That is
very nice, very nice.
So the economy's coming.
It's close.
He's making his way downtown, walking fast.
Bit of a lead. And with David in hand and medium, could certainly start presenting a threat to R&D.
So maybe Elliot, does he have an agenda?
I don't think so. Not last I saw. Travis happy to just waltz through that resistor there for no credits with the bad publicity.
And I think he knows that the hard hitting is coming, right? Like at this point, he saw.
Yep. Sensi gone.
Yep.
Farewell, Sensi.
He's seen the hard hitting. Well, he hasn't seen the hard hitting news, but I mean, he knows that with the sweeps in hand,
he has to assume that it's there at all times.
And that Data Raven's probably going to work.
That's pretty nice. We've yet to see any sort of parasite or any way to deal with Data Raven out of Travis's deck. So that may really slow him down, particularly on R&D. With a 3-0 lead, though, I wonder if Travis is okay with sitting back a little.
And you know what? I don't think that rebirth could have come at a better time.
Oh, boy.
It could not have come at a better time right now. And he's got to go for it, Kim. There's no way he doesn't.
What an awesome include for these two Valencia decks, being able to find them pretty quickly. What? Opts for Wizard.
Interesting. I mean, there's nothing installed right now, so maybe he's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to make sure he doesn't have to pay any more credits than he has to.
It could go either way. I agree that the Ed Kim could be really potent in this moment, particularly with a very vulnerable HQ.
Yeah.
Maybe Travis just wants to guarantee that no remote pressure is ever going to build up on Elliot's side.
Boom. Look at that.
Very nice.
Ow. It hurts.
It's going in.
Oh, that is brutal.
Wow.
That is brutal.
Travis with the amazing read takes out that virtual tour, no problem. But yeah, getting baited through that remote, committing the David counter.
Yeah, that's sick. It's so sick.
It's pretty good. Pretty good for Elliot.
So, I mean, you have to still install these, I think, but it's got to be, you have to know they're just not going to last, right?
Sure, but in doing so, you are presenting a threat that the runner must address. And in a way, it's kind of a click tax, having to go and check all these things.
That's true. That's true. That's removed from game, and that was just, nope, that one's not removed from game. That one's not removed from game. That's okay. That's fine. Elliot doesn't care. He's like, I don't need it. I can win without it. I don't need this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'd ever see it again, even if it did stay in the archives.
That's true. Wow, man.
Jackson comes out. Of course, not very useful at the moment with Rumor Mill still in play.
And if you recall back to the earlier game we were watching recording as an example, right?
Yep.
This sort of lockdown you're seeing on Travis's side is sort of what you would expect also, right? You would expect a combination of the free credits, the bad pub with the sauce set just locks down CTM options so much.
And Travis with a great opportunity just to keep checking HQ. Misses a potential Ed Kim trigger.
Right.
Had he gone another way, but I think he's content to just use his wizard bucks with wild abandon.
Yeah, they're definitely working. They're doing some work here.
No doubt.
It's interesting that he feels comfortable enough to be able to slow down and just use Kate. To me, that's interesting.
Yep.
He feels because at this point he knows he's not going to get tagged, and if we're going to be totally straightforward, I don't even think it's possible for him to be tagged at all now.
Look at that credit differential.
Yeah.
4 credits on Elliot's side.
Yeah, I mean, when we look at the credit differential plus the 3 credits of return from Katie, I just don't see Travis getting tagged in this with their breaking news.
Yep. But who knows? We did see that.
We did see that.
Amazing turnaround.
That's exactly
2 games ago.
And that's exactly how Travis won his game.
So who knows? That might be Elliot's way out of here.
We got it. I think a little bit of, I mean, ice.
Ice,
He's got Yog in
money,
play, though. We know he
tag
has Yog.
punishment. Yep.
But Elliot doesn't know he has Yog. Well, yes, he did. He in the very beginning of the game, he injected and trashed one.
Oh, that's right.
I think he did do that.
Yeah, so maybe if Elliot remembers that, doesn't waste his time with that. Oh, nice. So the Data Sucker here actually presents a nice threat for Travis to get through things like Archangel and Toll Booth with Yog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just build up some counters. Maybe he finds another Temujin and gets some maximum value.
Astro in hand. Well, I mean, yeah, you got to jam it and just hope. You got to jam it
at this point. It presents an out, a possibility of an out, however slim.
He said, so yeah, Travis pops Katie. Huge credit difference now.
Oh, sure.
Oh, and it's a Mugen
nice.
in hand.
So going on this remote here. Wow, very nice Enigma.
Very nice. Okay, so I mean, so knowing that Yog, he does have Yog. Even Travis Travis looks at us,
staring at it.
He knows.
In hand.
He knows we're laughing right now. He knows we're giggling.
Sadly, though, Elliot only has 2 credits.
I know. So he can get in, but not yet. It's
that
almost
Astro script sits there.
Well, this is actually
patient.
really. And this is really great for Travis, actually, because now you can, I'm willing to bet next turn Travis hits HQ, gets that sucker, and then installs that Yog and goes to town.
I have to wonder, Elliot in a really tough spot here, feeling like he needs to just go for it because HQ is so vulnerable, but now unable to score the Astro, it's going to get snagged up.
Yep. And here there it is. We got to it.
So that puts Travis on 5. And Elliot running out of options, presented with crazy threats on HQ. Yep, and why not? Paperclip breaks for 1 with a bad publicity, and man, Data Suckers and money for days.
For days, maybe weeks even. I don't know. I mean,
it's possible
if it was a good week. So if you're Elliot here, I mean, what is your plan? Like, how do you dig yourself out?
That remote seems so vulnerable now, but honestly, if you keep throwing stuff in it, maybe you'll get lucky. I mean, maybe he won't check.
Yeah, overtaxing the David seems fine.
Yes.
The negative is that, he's got the Yog and the sucker counters, so we know the potential is there to get in.
There is a long-term possibility of icing the centrals such that Data Sucker becomes really taxing, then purging, then trying for the remote play.
Ooh.
But I don't know if he's going to have that much time with Travis on 5.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's rough. But I think Elliot doing the right thing here. He knows that Temujin is on HQ, and so Travis is guaranteed going to run there, forcing Elliot to put that breaking news in the remote.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And it might even be to the point now where he has Travis thinking there's no way that's an agenda. Or is he going to run it? Oh, he is. Yeah. Travis decided it's worth it.
Yep. And, I mean, you might as well. It doesn't cost all that much to get in there. And, yeah.
And there it is.
Breaking news. Seems good. Global food in hand. Elliot digging for answers. None forthcoming.
The card's okay. Breaking news it's an okay card.
Seems good.
It's not on the most wanted list or anything.
Yeah,
it's
it's okay. I've seen it do some things.
No, okay, another total time. That could be big. Because if we start at this point, we can start getting to the area where he's got to have a lot of Data Sucker counters.
Right.
And the David's going to be overtaxed.
Yes.
So maybe worth. Wow.
Okay.
So we're going to drop a medium, but
that's all right.
He's got 1 in HQ.
Solid. Grimoire down. Yeah, for Travis, I think you've moved essentially into a check situation and just go to R&D.
Medium should have a kill. True.
You're correct.
But it's fine. He'll remember it.
It's not going to be that impactful. The Data Raven is going to end that run.
Yeah. I think it's the right call. I think Travis saw Elliot at a very – and now the credit differential isn't as large.
Yes,
so
true.
Taking that tag is just – it's significant. It's way more significant now.
And this is actually pretty decent for Elliot to have things to put in the remote. Travis has been rewarded many times before and I think he feels like he can go in there, so he might as well.
Yep.
Maybe that gets him to the point of equivalent credits or near equivalent credits. Gotta hope.
And I will say this. At this point, I think for the last three turns, Travis has hit an op. And I think he's really only utilized Wizards twice.
Yep. A couple turns.
So
yes.
it feels like Kim would be really strong right here, just to get rid of all those options. He would get rid of Psycho, hard-hitting news, closed accounts.
To be fair, though, I think that would present Travis with a sort of win more situation in the sense that he would be capitalizing on Elliot already in a really unfavorable position. So I think no matter which way he goes, regardless, his setup is so strong. But I do agree, he has had a number of trigger possibilities there. But, well, such is the beauty of Rebirth. So many options.
Plus, he's 6'0", so, you know, it's like, he is 6'0".
You're not doing that bad.
I'm not, yeah. he's probably just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that Katie Jones seems like it's really just working out for him. Like,
sure. Pretty nice.
And we can see, I mean, at this point, if we look at Elliot, like what he's trashed ASI, he's trashed a psychographics. I think Elliot, at some point earlier, is pretty confident he's not going to be able to tag Travis the way he would like.
Yes. Travis zooms through the toll booth with nary a thought, gets an HQ, easy money.
Oh, wow, and
easy
there it
global
is.
food.
There it is.
Man, just tough one for Elliot there. Quite a matchup. But Travis, he just got really good footing with Valencia just doing work.
That's what she does, man. That's really the strength we've seen thus far with Anarch in the current meta, that, like how it is. When you have so many decks relying so heavily on having a large asset-based economy like that, and asset-based tempo.
Yep.
The ability to see them all, trash them all, deal with them, have answers for them like that, it's rough, man.
There's a lot of flexibility there.
It is. I mean, Travis could have gone any direction. I think the key moment that Elliot had to kind of turn things around was when he had the possibility maybe to like score the breaking news in EOI, and I think when Travis called that bluff, I think that just made it still sort of hit the nail in the coffin. I don't know. I can't say it. Like, basically just sealed the deal for Travis to make sure that that counterplay was gone.
Right. And I think that's a reasonable line of play on both players' part. Travis knowing that breaking news really was one of the few ways out and guaranteeing that wouldn't go off by making sure he checked every single time something was put in that remote.
Yes.
I think that's smart play.
Yeah.